I'm apparently really bad at this game. Oops. Yeah, don't want to be the sole owner of this game where the entire game is just this. Why is he going that way? Give me the overview. This is the entire game. Like, you cannot beat the game any faster than 1958. That's just how much time the game lasts. And then you just win. Is he down here? So this is, yeah, if you just beat this game, it's a guaranteed world record. Alright, so the way to do this, you knock out Marv right there. Is that Marv? I don't even know. None of these guys look like Joe Pesci, so I don't know which one's Harry and which one's Marv. I'm gonna assume that that one's Marv that I just knocked down. He looks the least like Joe Pesci. Now we just wait here. You've been trying to beat this game normally? What's up, Kana? Or Kana? Okay, so now this is it. We just wait. We just wait for 18 more minutes and 12 seconds, and then we win. Because I glitched both of them, and now they're just gonna stand here. And now they're just gonna sit there on this gutter. What a cheeser. Hey, if you're not using glitches and speedruns, you're not doing it right. 2 Home Alone records and 2 streams, God Gamer. Trying my best, Cross. So in the meantime, while we're waiting for this... Oh dang, I can't click anywhere else. Because that will actually make me lose world record. I need the focus to be on the emulator, because otherwise... my timer's going to keep ticking and the emulator will not be running. So I actually need to just wait here for 18 minutes. So, how's everyone in chat doing? Look on the runs. Thank you, Rebel. Unlike Home Alone 2 for SNES, there is no luck needed for this run. So I have an early contender for next speedrun, which I cannot currently bring up on my PC. Yeah, this is the game where if you just beat the game, you get world record. I thought it would be fitting. We just beat Home Alone 2 SNES and got world record 2 streams ago, or last stream rather, 2 days ago. So, Home Alone 1 SNES. There's no way to beat the game faster. No, you cannot beat the game any faster. So the way this game works, it says 20-minute timer, but it's really 19 minutes and 58 seconds. But there's just a 20-minute timer for this game that you just go around this house and avoid Harry and Marv and set traps. And then after 19 minutes and 58 seconds, they get arrested and then you win. And there's no way that anyone's ever found to beat it faster. Hey, what's up, Kirthar? Yeah, very exciting game. You want to upload a world record to SRC where you actually beat the game, but this game's a nightmare? It's not bad. If you saw what I did right here, it's really easy to just glitch them out. I downloaded this game yesterday, and I tried playing through it normally, and I got like 6 minutes into it, and I thought, oh man, I have to do this for 20 minutes? This is so boring. Like, not that it's boring, but it's just so repetitive. Hey, Retaliator. Where's Cuphead? I haven't been playing Cuphead for a while. We're delving into different games. Figured I'll take a break from Cuphead, snag world record in a few games. Maybe come back to Cuphead in the future. We'll see. But I'm trying to decide what I want to do next. So we got Kagero Deception 2 after a few weeks of grinding that. And then we put world record into a place where I feel comfortable leaving it. It's like 10 minutes faster than second place now. Yes, Daka. Last stream, we got world record in Home Alone 2. We got the 1 in 720 RNG. We got the exact seed that I had been practicing with a save state for a really long time. Thank you for the congrats. Technically it wasn't the only RNG I could have gotten to get world record, but it was the RNG I am by far the most familiar with. So we ended up getting a 1031 over the 1040 world record. Yeah, 10.3x. Almost 10.2x. Very close. Very low 1030. Small mistakes. I had some execution errors in stage 3, despite getting the best RNG. I got hit 4 times, and which getting hit costs half a second every time. So if I just didn't get hit on stage 3, we would have gotten a 1029 if we played the rest of the run the same. I also missed the magic pixel on stage 4, but I didn't have the worst pattern, I guess, or not pattern really, but I didn't have the worst execution on it. If you get magic pixel, you avoid 2 damage boosts and you save about a second. I didn't get magic pixel, but I was only 1 pixel off, which is like half magic pixel, which let me avoid 1 of the damage boosts, so I only lost half a second there. But yeah, like theoretically, if I had gotten the same RNG and just didn't take damage boost there and got magic pixel, it would have been like a 1028, high 1028. But I mean, I'm done with Home Alone 2. If someone wants to go back and grind for world record and get a 1020 something, then good for them. I am done with that game. Why don't you try Hades? I don't know. Never played Hades. Great, congrats, thank you. Pizza Tower? What is Pizza Tower, capitalized? That sounds familiar, like I've heard of that before, but I don't know what it is. I was actually thinking, I was thinking about games that I had from my childhood growing up. And there's a story, here's a story. Whenever I was a kid, and it was, what year? What year did Donkey Kong Country 2 came out? Because it was the same year Donkey Kong Country 2 came out. 1995. December 4th, 1995 is whenever Donkey Kong Country 2 came out in North America. I don't think I got it right when it came out, because I remember getting it shortly after my birthday with birthday money. So I probably got it in early 1996. I got Donkey Kong Country 2. I'm not going to be grinding Donkey Kong Country 2. Pizza Tower's crazy to watch. I'll have to check it out later. Peter on the NES Where's Waldo game, it's great. You know what's funny, Kenna? So NES Where's Waldo is made by Bethesda, the same company behind, you know, behind Elder Scrolls, Fallout, and I believe they were also behind Home Alone. I could be wrong about that. Let me look up Bethesda games before I get sidetracked and go back to my story. I mean, I already got sidetracked, but before I go any further, let me go look at what games. Let's see. NES Bethesda games. Yes, Bethesda made this game. Bethesda made Home Alone, the original Home Alone for NES, and they also made Where's Waldo. So that's interesting. But also, one of my friends that I know from a different gaming community, from the Dance Dance Revolution community, actually used to speedrun Where's Waldo NES and had world record on whatever the hardest difficulty is. Maybe he still has it, I don't think he does. But yeah, he was really good at it. Let me go check. So Where's Waldo hard? He's 4th place on it now, but his time is from 10 years ago. And all the times I beat him are from 4 years ago. NES? SNES Aladdin. I did like that game a lot. It was a hard game. I did enjoy it, though. Pizza Tower's like Wario World. Really? That sounds a lot more complicated than I expected out of a game called Pizza Tower. So anyway, going back to the story I was telling before. So it must have been in like March of 1996. I went to a store to go buy Donkey Kong Country 2 with birthday money. Because it was just my birthday in February of that year. And so I said, okay, I want to go buy Donkey Kong Country 2. Because it looks like an awesome game. You know, I don't even know if I got it with birthday money. I wonder if I saved my birthday money from the previous year and I might have gotten it in December 1995. Happy belated birthday. Hey, thank you, Cross. It was only a few months ago. So I went to the store to go buy it, and it was at a KB Toys. Anyone remember KB Toys? KB Toys don't exist anymore, and I don't know how international they were, but they were pretty big in the United States. And okay, so good. Yeah, KB Toys. So I went to go buy Donkey Kong Country 2, and I remember this very distinctly. Does anyone want to take a guess at how much Donkey Kong Country 2 cost at KB Toys in 1995, right after it came out? Because I remember this. And looking back at it now, it sounds ridiculous. So, it is higher than what everyone has guessed except Daka. Except for one of Daka's guesses. It probably was $80 at some places, Daka, but I bought it for $75. It was like $74.99 at KB Toys, and I remember buying it. And that's a lot of money for a kid to spend. Like, think about it. Like, that's not even $75 in today's money. That's $75 in mid-90s money. That's like $150 today, you know? Yeah, $79.99 at Funko Land, that sounds about right. Funko Land always seemed a little more expensive, but they had a lot of stuff. So yeah, I paid, I'm pretty sure, $75 for Donkey Kong Country 2, and then the guy there says, hey, do you want to buy this game also? And he shows me this game called Total Carnage. And has anyone ever heard of Total Carnage? Probably not. But it was only $12. So I said, you know what, I'm already spending $75 on Donkey Kong Country 2. Let me just buy this other. It's $12, you know? This guy at KB Toys, great salesman, convinced me to go spend another $12 on this game called Total Carnage. It's from 1992, so it was like a few years old at that point. And some of you may be thinking, oh yeah, Total Carnage, wasn't that Spider-Man game? No, that is Maximum Carnage. Slightly different name. Spider-Man and Venom Maximum Carnage. That was a very, very fun game also. But yeah, Total Carnage, arcade shooter. Also SNES game. And you wound up enjoying Total Carnage more than DKC2? Absolutely not. Donkey Kong Country 2 was an incredible game. I would say a top 20 game of all time that I've ever played, which is high praise. I've played a lot of games. I don't think I'd put it in the top 10. Top 20 for sure. If I was gonna grade games based on soundtrack, it would be top 5. Donkey Kong Country 2 had an incredible soundtrack. And it was just one guy that composed all the songs for DKC2, I believe. But yeah, really, really good soundtrack. But I bought Total Carnage anyway, and I enjoyed it. And I looked up to see if there's a speedrunning leaderboard for it, and there is, and there's only 3 runs submitted on it. But I played that game nearly 30 years ago at this point. So I feel like I have an edge. I could probably get world record in it. So maybe I'll grind that next. I already downloaded the ROM for it. But I don't have the cart right now. It's at my parents' house. But yeah, it's a ridiculous army shooting game. Yeah. I mean, nostalgia is why I got into speedrunning Home Alone 2, right? It's a fun game. I should go back next time at my parents' house. I'm gonna be visiting them next month. They live like 6 hours away, but I'm gonna see if My niece lives there. I'm gonna see if she is particularly invested in playing Super Nintendo there, because if she's not, I will just take the Super Nintendo with me in all my games and just go through and grind them legit, not on an emulator, you know? Because there's a bunch of games on there. I don't even remember all my games, but I want to go through and I play. You love this part? Hey, Quinsley. Yeah, you love this part of Home Alone? Don't worry, I'm still playing. The game did not freeze. We are not paused. This is the game. This is the entire game. Home Alone for NES. Going for world record. We got another a little over 3 minutes. GG on the SNES world record. Thank you. Thank you. I was gonna say I'll go for the full Home Alone sweep for all the games, but there's like 8 Home Alone games, despite there only being 2 movies. I'll be content with this. Yeah. World record's really tight in this game. Would you believe the top 200 times are all within a second of each other? Would you be able? Would you need special connections though to stream an SNES? There's just adapters or something. Yeah, I'm sure there's an adapter I would need, Rebel. I have my PlayStation 2 hooked up, and I needed to buy an upscaler to connect it to my capture card because it does not work. Like playing. Okay, so I think it might work if I only played PS2 games on it, but if I play a PS1 game on. Are there actually 6 Home Alone movies? Alright, so there's only 2 good Home Alone movies. I'm assuming every other Home Alone movie is bad. How many were Macaulay Culkin? Probably just 2, right? He knew what he was doing when he got out of that. He got that Home Alone money and then he skedaddled. But yeah, when I hooked up my PlayStation 2 and wanted to play a PlayStation 1 game through my capture card, I had to go buy an HDMI upscaler so I can connect it to my PS2, have it go HDMI the other way, and have it convert the signal. Because otherwise it would not get a usable video feed into my capture card. So I'm assuming I'll have to do something like that with SNES. Just check your SNES in your closet. Doom is slotted in. Nice. Remember Wolfenstein 3D? I had that game also. That was a fun game. That kind of paved the way for Doom. Because Wolfenstein 3D, when did that come out? I want to say like 93. Let me see. Wolfenstein 3D. I kind of want to play that game again sometime. Very unfamiliar with it though. I didn't play it. That was not one of my more frequently played games. We got another 2 minutes, roughly. Why can I not search for... Okay, Wolfenstein 3D. 92. Yeah, it was 92. But it came out on SNES in 94. Interesting. Oh, Zombies Ate My Neighbors? Yeah, I didn't own that one, but I have played it before. I think I had a friend that owned that one. But after we get world record in this game, hopefully it won't be a long grind. Hopefully it will be only 2 more minutes. Then I'll play Total Carnage. There isn't a lot of speed tech for it. It should honestly not be too bad. What, Cross? This one's gonna come down to the wire for sure, Quinsley. Okay, yeah. I gotta focus. You're right. I should stop looking at chat. I'm gonna do that thing that speedrunners do whenever they're getting close to a world record. I am going to shut off my second monitor. I'm gonna turn off alerts, okay? Gotta become a little bit of a diva with this, you know? I don't want to get distracted if someone decides to drop like 1,000 bits and resub or something. So let me go turn off chat so I can concentrate and focus on the end of this run. I gotta really dial in. We're still in the green. Okay, we have a chance. But keep in mind, if I miss world record even by 1 second, I go from first place to like 270th place, so I need to really focus here. So close, guys. 20 more seconds. We might need to frame count this one too. It's gonna come down to the wire. We did it! We did it! We're gonna have to go count the frames on that, but I'm pretty sure we got it. We got world record. Whew! Alright, the grind is over. The grind is over. Let me go turn chat back on. Alright, what did I miss in chat? Yeah, what did they do to Kevin? These criminals, they were not trying to shake Kevin like they were in Home Alone 2. They were trying to give him a bowl cut, and they succeeded. Well, that's it, guys. That is Home Alone. We've done it. Keep the video on YouTube. Hello, YouTube. Hello, YouTube. We will be uploading to you eventually.